Back in Mass Effect 2. Whoa, that was loud, I apologise. I'm so used to having to project, but now the microphone is right in front of my face. Apologies for the YouTube uploads being a bit sporadic recently. Writing, I have a word count to hit each day. A word count I'd like to hit each day, and sometimes, a lot of the time, that because of the nature of what I've been writing, it's taken me longer than I would like to reach that. But the writing is paying the bills. YouTube, the YouTube uploads are really not. If anyone can figure out how to get me another 200, another like 870 odd subscribers on YouTube so I can monetize the channel, that would be fantastic. But I'd like them to be real people. I do not want bot subscriptions because that's unethical and against YouTube's terms of service. But mostly it's because it's unethical. I don't agree with bots for things like that. Anyway, we're here back in Mass Effect 2. It would have been slightly longer, but I realised I had a short errand I needed to run first. And I think that's it. I was about to get in trouble. I don't know how I'm going to do this upcoming section.
Thanks, Shepard. They hardly got through to me. And we took out Garm and his blood pack. This day just gets better and better. He was one tough son of a bitch.
Emphasis on was.
You fought with him before?
Yeah, we tangled once. Caught him alone, none of his gang to help him. Still couldn't take him out. I've never seen a Krogan regen that fast. He's a freak of nature. He just kept at it until his Vorcha showed up. It was close, but I had to let him go. Not this time.
Only the Blue Suns are left. I say we take our chances and fight our way out.
I think you're right. Tarek's got the toughest group, but nothing we haven't faced before. Besides, he won't be expecting us to meet him head-on.
Oh, hey, he's got a gunship. Did we forget about that? Oh, before I forget, chat, tomorrow I have a meeting for tin-related things at 2:30. So the stream will be starting late, and it will just be co-working. Again, word count and all that. However, I will be streaming from around 3 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. UK time. With Taylor, we're playing some Minecraft. And then, Thursday, Friday should be normal. Should be as normal.
They're offloading troops. Watch your back, Shepard.
So the two of you want to get over there?
They threw my shields!
Everything's on cooldown, right? I just used this. I just used warp. Oh, so that's a named character. No, Jantha, I liked you.
They're rappelling down the side wall, ground floor.
Ah. I should not be doing this at this range. I need to be closer with a machine pistol.
The rear stairs.
Making contact!
Yeah. Oh, that's warp. Sorry, not me. Yeah, that's what I thought. Punk. Very sexual noises happening there. Bop.
Running hot.
Bop.
Hostiles have lost shields.
Can you please stop with the concussive shot, my guy? It's because I'm using the con effects. I know what the problem is. We're good. Apart from the gunship. No, Garrus. If this were a different playthrough, I would say he can screw with me anytime. It is not that playthrough, however.
Garrus!
I don't have the Avenger.
Hostile!
Do the two of you... Get to cover,
Simple enough.
idiots. Right, do I have warp? I do. That did very little. Please incinerate his armor,
Deploying
Warden.
incineration tech.
So if I think it like if you kill Kafka, sorry, if you mess with the wrench by Kafka, even though it's the renegade option I didn't choose, I'm pretty sure this gunship starts with less health or armor in most cases. Shepard, you might want to get caught for this.
Here, enjoy.
Yeet!
Should burn nicely.
I took that to the face. I'm just gonna... okay, cool. Rad. Love that for me. Just warp the ceiling, NBD. Yes, I am shooting a gunship with a pistol. What of it? This should kill it? Yeah.
We're getting you out of here, Garrus. Just hold on. Radio Joker, make sure they're ready for us.
He's not gonna make it.
Sorry, I'm just replying to a message from Angel. Okay, where am I? There's my face. Level up. Mission summary. Extracted Archangel from Mercenary Siege and recruited him for the team. Unclear whether injury to Archangel will impair his ability to assist in the mission. Regardless, revelation of identity is Garrus Vicarian, useful in keeping Shepard comfortable. Vindicated Battle Rifle. A battle rifle favoured by assassins and elite mercenaries that fires in highly accurate 5-round bursts and can be pulsed for rapid fire. Deadly at any range and effective against armor, shields, and biotic barriers. Upgrades to the Avenger Assault Rifle, manufactured by Alanus Risk Control Services for the Blue Suns Mercenary Group. The Vindicator is quickly gaining popularity in the Terminus systems. Microfield Pulsar submachine gun damage. 10% submachine gun damage. Ooh, very, very nice. Improves a weapon's mass effect field generator, increasing the velocity of each slug fired. The multi-core amplifier tech damage upgrade. Standard Omni tools are calibrated with a wide neural input tolerance range so they can be used effectively by any race. By tuning the inputs of the Omni tool to match the specific neural patterns of the user, responsiveness and power can be greatly increased. Once tuned in this manner, the Omni tool is almost unusable by anyone but the wearer, and it must be constantly recalibrated to subtle neural shifts. 40,000 credits and 500 element 0. Peace.
Commander, we've done what we could for Garrus, but he took a bad hit. The doc's corrected with surgical procedures and some cybernetics. Best we can tell, he'll have full functionality, but...
Shepard?
Tough son of a bitch. Didn't think he'd be up yet.
Nobody would give me a mirror. How bad is it?
Hell, Garrus, you were always ugly. Slap some face paint on there and no one will even notice.
Oh, don't make me laugh. Damn it, my face is barely holding together as it is. Some women find facial scars attractive. Mind you, most of those women are Krogan. Frankly, I'm more worried about you. Cerberus, Shepard. You remember those sick experiments they were doing?
That's why I'm glad you're here, Garrus. If I'm walking into hell, I want someone I trust at my side.
You realize this plan has me walking into hell, too. Just like old times. I'm fit for duty whenever you need me, Shepard. I'll settle in and see what I can do with the forward batteries.
Just waiting for everything to scan through. Oh god, where was that? Where was that planet scanning list I was using? Anyone remember? Did I bookmark it? Did I do the smart thing and bookmark it? I may have done. I did. Thank the maker. Cool. Okay. Put my face back on the screen. I think, because that was a plot mission, I can go and talk to people.
Shepard, how can I help?
I just want to get all the planet scanning out of the way. I've done a handful of, plot missions now, so I just want to get all of... Mostly so I can start working on the upgrades.
Have you got a minute to talk?
Yes, would like that, actually. Talked about work earlier. Time with Special Tasks Group studying genophage. It wasn't entirely honest. Lie of omission. Also, other kinds. Need to clear the air. Mission too important to keep secrets. Work on genophage was more than just study.
Also, the planet scanning really interrupts the momentum of the narrative.
What was the Special Tasks Group doing with the Krogan genophage?
Study at first, as I said, but uncovered surprising data. Krogan population was increasing at faster rate than expected. Krogan were adapting to genophage, overcoming disease.
Did the Krogan evolve, or did some of their scientists develop a treatment?
Krogan scientists? Never met Krogan scientist worthy of term. No. Natural evolution. Krogan physiology incredibly durable. Organ redundancy, backup systems, cellular regeneration. Genophage like any other natural hazard. Krogan evolved past it.
I always wonder what the Solarian collar thing is for.
Maybe they were just having a lucky year. Or fewer mercs left, meaning more Krogan were left to repopulate.
Please, Shepard. Social environmental concerns accounted for. Not an undergraduate. Population spike caused by adaptation to genophage. No other possibility.
The genophage was a terrible mistake. It nearly destroyed the Krogan and their culture. Now they have a chance to recover.
Naive viewpoint. Krogan too dangerous to allow unchecked birth rate. Look at Krogan rebellions. Personally led a science team. Geneticists, chemists, sociologists, mathematicians. Created new version of genophage. Released it onto Chanka, other Krogan-centric areas. Restabilized Krogan population.
You never considered other options?
Hundreds. Thousands. Modified genophage offered best outcome. Stabilized population, avoided publicity that could incite Krogan anger, averted potential genocide or devastating war. Best solution for whole galaxy, Krogan included.
How did you distribute the modified genophage?
Covert drops, hospitals, clan centers, water supplies. Very difficult. Few Solarians on Tuchanka. Team got caught a few times. Had to fight free. Messy. Better when things went as planned.
Very messy. Krogans are like, I just stepped on you.
How did your genophage modification work?
Krogan evolution attached garbage genetic code to genophage attack sites. Modification created other areas for garbage code to connect. Left sites clean, capable, running smoothly.
Sorry, 1 second. Oh, okay. Right, that's cool.
The genophage was a mistake bordering on a war crime. Recreating it is unforgivable.
Don't want me on team? Don't bring me. Can stay here, work on collector research. But no apologies. Did what was right. Hope you do the same if necessary. Should get back to work. Talk more later. Next time tissue synthesis has to compile. Good for free time.
Can't. Tissue is synthesizing. Jacob!
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Sounds good. Have to say you run this ship tight, and we're getting things done. We keep on track and maybe we'll figure this out. I hope so. I'm not looking forward to the debrief if it all goes to hell. Is there something specific? Or are you just checking in?
I like to know my crew. Forget procedure. Tell me about yourself.
Informal, huh? Everything's in my file. Ex-Alliance like you, no Reapers or anything, but I got swept under the rug too.
That was a big
The
rug.
more good you do, the less they want to admit that something needed doing.
What led you to Cerberus?
The Alliance sidelined me after Eden Prime. Ended up on a job with Miranda that Cerberus treated like an audition. And here I am.
You don't seem like a results at all costs kind of guy. Cerberus history doesn't bother you?
The Alliance is all politics. Somebody has to take down the bad people. Cerberus keeps that line, I'm on their side.
What was your proudest career moment?
The job I'm proudest of wasn't for the Alliance. Nobody really knows about it. A Batarian group was plotting to release a weaponized virus and kill the Council. Miranda and I stopped it.
Strange that it wasn't bigger news.
The real work doesn't get publicized, you know that. They say it's better that people don't know how fragile the system is or how close the bad guys can get. So, it never happened. Like you and the Reaper. And that's why I'm here.
He's not wrong, chat. Like, the system, the entire Western Hemisphere, incredibly fragile.
You look like you came through no worse for wear.
If nothing else, the Alliance trains their people well. Once you live that life, you can't sit around getting fat. Most of us didn't get a Cerberus rebuild. They outdid themselves with you. Ask for any upgrades?
I'm glad enough they restored me to stock. Couldn't hurt to keep some spare parts handy, though.
I hear that. Your job isn't getting any safer. You know, I used to wonder what the big deal with you was. But now that we're in deep, I'm glad it's not me in the spotlight.
There's no hiding, Jacob. Not for any of us.
Don't worry. This is exactly what I signed on for. If that's all, Commander, I'll get back to my duties. There's a lot to get ready.
Jacob, I am the big deal. Please and thank. Remember that next time. Kelly.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Thank you, Kelly. Cerberus Command request. From Cerberus Command. Report tells us you've been operating in the Omega Nebula. We'd like you to look into a situation on Lorak, a nearby planet in the Fathar system. Scan the planet for a base where we believe Eclipse Mercs are holding one of our operatives. You should be able to detect the operative's transmitter. Extract the operative. If the operative is beyond rescue, recover any relevant intel that Eclipse may have collected. This is a very delicate matter, Shepard. We trust in your discretion. Glad I didn't sign up, from John Whitson. Hey, Aria gave me this address. I think I met you at Afterlife on Omega. You stopped me from joining up with those mercs who were trying to take out Archangel. Man, I was so pissed off at you. I got blind drunk that night, and a few days later, before I got it together enough to check the news vids, and saw that almost all those mercs had gotten killed by Archangel. I don't know who you are, or if you got out of there alive yourself, but thanks. I felt really stupid when I heard about the body count and how I could have been a part of it. I'll make the most of what you did for me, John Whitson. From Omega, things are quiet again. From Omega Clinic desk, Commander, I wanted to thank you again for saving me from those Batarians. I thought I'd seen the worst of people's anger and fear at Dr. Solus's clinic. I had no idea how much anger his work was keeping in check, how bad it really was. If not for you, I'd be dead. Thank you. The clinic is doing well. You got rid of most of the plague, and I've been able to handle the rest without too much trouble. The Blue Suns keep offering to take over security here. I keep the mechs powered on. I won't make the same mistake twice. Thanks, Daniel. Go talk to Zaid. Oh, wait, no, Zaid has nothing else to say. So I'm just going to make a cube and space a cube. Hey, there we go.
This mission takes me back.
Cool. Make a cube. Space a cube. Oh, it feels good every time. Every time. Or chat if you prefer. Every time. Hey, you still talking about the planet?
Another colony's gone missing.
Ferris Fields, I heard. That's not far from New Canton. Did your family get back to Earth?
Not yet. My mother-in-law's given us grief. Operative Lawson assures me the transport team will physically drag them away if need be.
Good. Nope. Go talk to Miranda. I don't think Chakwas has anything new to say.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard. Maybe another time.
Sure.
I'll let you work.
Of course, Commander.
Did you hear? Another colony went missing. Ferris Fields.
Ferris Fields? Didn't Hadley have a brother stationed there?
Yeah, he's taking it pretty hard.
Yes. Yes, he did. Anything from Chakwas?
Commander, I very much enjoyed sharing that ice brandy with you. But I hope I wasn't too unprofessional. Brandy goes straight to my head.
It's nice to see you let your hair down.
Guess I hadn't realized how much those feelings needed airing. But I didn't give you much of a chance to vent. So tell me now. What do you think?
Everyone's depending on us. We won't let them down.
They just don't make them like you anymore, Shepard. Well, promise me we'll share a bottle every year. The next one is on me.
Oh, yeah. It wasn't that expensive in the grand scheme of things, Chakwas. I can probably afford to cover the cost of a bottle of cerise ice brandy every now and then. Right, Garrus, my man.
Shepard, need me for something?
What can you tell me about the Normandy's armaments?
Looks like Cerberus upgraded what the ship carried before. Should have a bit more kick. I still don't like our chances against a collector ship, though. Not unless we upgrade the guns.
Have the Cerberus crewmen given you any trouble?
I think being part of the team that took down Saren got me some points. Everyone I talked to was polite, anyway. Don't worry, Commander. We're all working together.
It's probably also the fact that he's in charge of the biggest gun on the ship.
Have you got any upgrade ideas for the Normandy's weapon systems?
A few, yeah. Here, take a look.
I don't understand why these are all unlocked from the get-go. Did I can't remember if I don't think I've paid for any upgrades. Modern Omni Tool. No, it's Modern Solus.
Let me know when you've got the materials for me to upgrade our guns.
Have you got a minute?
Sure. Just checking the weapon systems. You can never be too careful. I thought I'd seen every weapon in the galaxy in our fight against Saren. Mercenary work showed me otherwise. And now Cerberus rebuilds the Normandy with a few upgrades to boot. I wish we'd joined up with them sooner.
We haven't joined Cerberus. They're funding our mission. That's all.
Relax, Shepard. Just a figure of speech. I can't exactly doubt your judgment. Not after I got my own squad killed.
What did your merc squad do? Didn't sound like you were available for hire.
You saw Omega. It was full of thugs kicking the helpless. I formed my team to kick back. We weren't mercenaries. At least nobody was paying us. We made money by taking down slavers, pirates, or gangs that went too far.
It sounds like you were just another gang.
Then I'm saying it wrong. We didn't shake anyone down. No civilian casualties. That was our rule. Every member of my team had lost someone to Omega's gangs. We weren't out to get rich. We were out to make those bastards think twice before murdering someone in the street.
Garrus said a naughty word.
Doesn't sound like you made any friends with the gangs.
How rude.
I got 3 separate merc bands to work together to take me down. My manager at CSEC would be impressed. It was simple. We'd hit their shipments, disrupt activities, get under their skin, make them angry. They'd come charging right into our well-prepared kill zone, crossfire and snipers, clean and surgical. They never stood a chance.
Pew pew.
How'd you end up fighting mercenaries here on Omega?
I went back to CSEC after the Normandy was destroyed, but with all the rebuilding at the Citadel, there was too much chaos for me to really help. Omega was filled with criminals nobody else could touch, and there was no red tape to slow me down. It was a perfect fit. People here needed someone to believe in, someone to stand up to the local thugs.
That explains how you started. How'd you end up with a squad?
Not too different from how you formed your squad to fight Saren, actually. You prove that you get things done, and people join up. Mercs who wanted to atone. Security consultants tired of playing by the rules. I gave them hope.
I did. Me.
Now they're dead. Shows what I know.
No, you did. You were doing a good thing, but it was unfortunately a dangerous thing.
Tell me about your squad.
There were 12 of us, including me. Former military operatives, CSEC agents, the usual. Had a Solarian explosives expert. Pretty sure he'd spent time in the Special Tasks Group. My tech expert was a Batarian, believe it or not. Not the friendliest guy, but he could hack any system ever built.
How did those mercenary gangs take down your team?
It was my own damn fault. One of my people betrayed me. A Turian named Sidonis. He drew me away just before the mercs attacked my squad. Then he disappeared. Everyone except me is dead because of him. And because I didn't see it coming.
Ox shotgun.
I'm not sure I understand.
Rack slide,
What
I
happened
guess.
exactly?
Sidonis asked for my help on a job. When I got to the meeting point, nobody was there. By the time I got back to our hideout, the mercs had killed all but 2 of my squad. And they didn't last long.
I'm not sure I understand.
Sidonis, by the time I got back to our
Sorry.
hideout, the mercs
You
had
sure it
killed...
was a betrayal? Maybe they took Sidonis out first.
No. I put out feelers with some old contacts. He booked transport off Omega just before the attack. He also cleared out his private accounts before he left. He sold me out and ran.
Do you know where Sidonis is now?
No. His trail vanishes after he leaves Omega, but I'll keep hunting. I lost my whole team except for Sidonis. One day I'll find him and correct that. Thanks for coming by, Shepard. I've got some things to take care of.
Yeah, therapy. Charquest is free right now. I recommend you speak with her. I did buy an upgrade. I bought the upgraded scanner speed. So excited to get fish. You don't understand, chat. Look, that was a... Okay. Thought there was a research terminal in here. Ah. Clearly not. Right. Go towards Joker. And then... planet scanning.
Hadley, I heard about Ferris Fields. Any news on your brother?
He's gone. They're all gone. But we'll get them back.
Yeah, we
Shepard
will.
and Lawson are on it.
Yeah, we are.
We'll get your brother back. And make sure the collectors pay for taking him.
Hey, Commander, we got Garrus back. That's great, because he was totally my favorite. With that pole up his ass.
You want to talk nicely about Angel's favorite character, Joker. She will reach into the video game and slap your code.
So, how do you think we're doing?
Well, Normandy's not as ready as she could be. There's always more we could upgrade. And as for the
What do you
crew
think about the people we're picking up?
Zaid is like you, but takes checks. As long as it's not my money, we're good. No surprise, Morden acts superior to everyone. Like he's got tenure at FU. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Okay, let's go and planet scan. Hopefully with the text I volunteered to write for this contract, which I appear to have the all clear to go ahead and handle the sections I wanted to, I will actually be able to play video games on stream again and not just co-work. Obviously it's just until
on fuel to leave the system under thruster power.
obviously this is just this is an awful mechanic, but you genuinely need to buy fuel. Oh look, I got no fuel. Get halfway, please. Thank you. It's just while I've got the contract work. Once I'm back to writing my own material, I will go back to words. The words have gone. I'll go back to doing like half the stream writing, half the stream video game stuff. Fathar has 2 planets in it which are rich in resources. Dorgal. The surface of Dorgal is an ethane-soaked mush. The planet hovers near the boiling point of the hydrocarbon and supports a diverse, if simple, and slow-moving carbon-based ecology. The planet's gravity is strong enough to retain an atmosphere of molecular nitrogen and carbon monoxide, but the methane that dominated billions of years ago has long since been lost. Orbital distance 0.54 AU, orbital period 0.7 Earth years, radius 3,521 kilometers, day length 51.4 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 0.43 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature minus 88 Celsius, negative 88 Celsius, sorry. Surface gravity 0.44 G. I perpetually remain confused why we ask Joker for his opinion on crew he never sees. It's just his opinions make me laugh. So this is the upgraded scanner speed. But if I do it this way... Anyway. Planet is apparently rich in platinum. Oh. Pew.
Probe launched.
Probably the best for that.
Probe launched.
I can now afford the M22 Eviscerator shotgun. Fantastic. That's why I'm doing all of the planet scanning now.
Launching probe. Probe away.
Or the I don't... Chat, I'll be honest, I don't know what the green bars are for. They don't seem to correlate to anything.
Probe away. Launching probe.
There are plenty of minerals as well. You don't need to get everything on the planet. Where was that? There it is.
Probe launched.
I'm just going until I don't find anything else that's like 4 or 5 bars.
Launching probe.
Was that the way the collect weapons looked? It's too bad you can't use them in Mass Effect 3. Yeah. There are, you know, issues with Mass Effect 3. But I respect that they made those choices, I just don't have to like them. You know? That's... I don't think... It's not really worth the probe. It's weird because you can still get other races weapons in ME3. Yo. Bora is a small lifeless rock blessed with significant deposits of thorium used in radiation shielding and the manufacture of space frame alloys. A small population of miners eke out an existence on the surface, selling their ore at Lorek and praying that the intermittent raids by the Terminus pirate clans will pass their homestead by. There have been no children born on Korra since the infamous pirate raid of 2047, when every child on the planet was rounded up and taken as a slave. Any couple finding itself pregnant preemptively moves off-world. Population 2400, orbital distance 0.3 AU, orbital period 0.3 Earth years, radius 1919 kilometers, atmospheric pressure trace, surface temperature -40 Celsius, surface gravity 0.19 G. I don't think it was Korra. So if you scan, if you open the like this menu, and there's a thing to do on the planet, Edie will say. I'll grab this iridium while I'm here. How much do I actually need? Platinum. I need... $275,000 platinum. Love that for me. Iridium, 200,000. Okay, so I just need to aim for 200,000 with all of them. Apart from element 0, which is 31,000. Oh. Oh, that's the good stuff right there, chat.
Probe away.
Negative 40 F anti. Yeah, I thought that was the point at which Fahrenheit and centigrade were the same. Or Celsius, if you prefer. Centigrade and Celsius are the same. Centigrade is just an archaic way of saying Celsius.
Launched. Launching probe.
I'm just going to go until it says poor. Oh, what was that? There we go.
Launching probe.
Give me that platinum.
Probe launched.
As platinum's the one I need
Launching
nearly
probe.
300,000 units of. There's a spike somewhere around here because my controller's vibrating. No, it's not large. That's a
Probe launched.
goodly amount of palladium.
Probe away.
I think I'm good.
I have detected an anomaly.
Oh, she tells you on the screen. Cool. Lorik. Lorik is an extremely rare example of a habitable world circling a red dwarf star. Originally an independent Asari colony named Isan, it was annexed by the Batarian hegemony in 1913, causing a minor galactic incident. Despite several attempts, the local Terminus warlords have never been able to take Lorik for themselves. Lorik is a low-density world composed of rock, light metals, and a water-based crust. It is tidally locked to Fathor, with a sunward hot pole and shadowed cold pole. Water on the sunward side evaporates quickly, travelling over the islands of the habitable Terminator Zone in the form of massive, fast-moving thunderstorms, and finally settling as snow on the frozen dark side. There are fears that the build-up of ice cap mass on the far side may cause axial reorientation over the slowed that slightly, over the course of several million years, but Batarian officials dismiss the idea as an irresponsible theory disseminated by counter-hegemonist subversives. Colony founded 1764, population 4.7 million, capital Jalnor. Orbital distance 0.2 AU, orbital period 59.6 Earth days, radius 6,754 kilometers, orbital period 59.6 Earth days, atmospheric pressure 0.4 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature 40 Celsius, surface gravity 0.6 G. If it's tidally locked, why does the animation show it revolving? You know, Flux, that's a very good question. At a guess, this screen probably doesn't allow planets to remain still, or they made the models and the text was added later, which is usually what happens with video games, to my understanding.
Probe away.
Interrupted at parse point ACO 655321. Status of system operator is not known. General distress.
Launching probe.
Beacon auto
Scans have found something.
Anomaly detected. Signal scans detect a transmitter matching Cerberus encryption. It is registered to an unknown deep cover operative. Cerberus operative life signs unconfirmed. Other transmissions that match known Eclipse coded communications also detected. Just wondering, since this game likes to give you lots of data on the planets you never visit. Yeah, no, I assume, again, it's a... Interesting. So when you start the scanner, it actually is tidally locked. Because other planets do spin when you have the scanner running. But when it's stopped, the planet spins. I guess it's spinning just in the holographic overlay rather than it being the actual planet itself. Oh god, where'd that platinum node go? Please. I need it. I need so much platinum.
Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe launched.
Gonna run out of probes. Luckily, this is the last planet.
Probe launched.
So while it will take a little while to do, you can get, I think you can get, I'm pretty sure you can get all of the minerals you need for a playthrough in Act 1 from the get-go. You don't need to unlock anything to do it. Particularly with resource-rich planets. Like, you don't have to scan every planet to do it either.
Launching probe.
So what I'm going to do is, when I discover an anomaly on a planet that I'm scanning, as is the case here, I'll scan it and then I'll do the anomaly. Because I also need to, you know, I need the money that will give me to buy probes. And fuel. Okay, we're like a sixth of the way there with the platinum. Amazing.
Probe launched.
I'm out of probes. That's mildly annoying. I'll complete the scan just to see if it's worth going back. Oh, it might be. Okay, right, we're coming back to Fathar. It takes about 100 fuel. I'm just going to max out my fuel. I'm going to save before I do anything else, in case I run out of fuel at any point. The fuel system is incredibly annoying. But, you know, it's something we've got to deal with. I guess they were like, well, people end the game with too much money in Mass Effect 1. How can we fix that? I know, we'll make them spend it traveling between planets. Star systems, sorry.
Probe launched. Probe away.
Also, I'm not gonna lie to you, chat. The fact that I have to use submachine guns for this playthrough because of my class. The machine pistol I'm currently using is awful, so the sooner I'm done with, oh thank God for that, planet scanning, and can upgrade my SMG, the better. Where is the... Oh, that was close scanner, and then it's land. Right. I guess this is DLC, and we'll take Morden. I have 4 points. It's annoying and also weird as you run out, you're automatically retrieved and charged to the fuel, so it's not even a danger in lore. I didn't know that. I've never run out. So yeah, that makes it even more annoying. Oh god, what were they thinking? What am I working towards? I don't think it really matters. None of these upgrades really inspire me, if I'm being completely honest. I'm just going to go to... You know, I can get rank 2 in throw and shockwave. I'll do that. Morden, I will wait. And Garrus. Overload for shields. I might want to try it just once. Don't save, just sit. Sure, I will do that. So when next time I'm, you know, running low on fuel before refueling, I'll save and then we'll see. We'll get that experience dealt with. I'm good. So hang on. If these are all upgrades, oh, I see. So this is the basic assault rifle, and these two replace it, but they have different things, I guess. Well, he can have the Matic because he has the sniper rifle for long range. I don't. Morden, of course, has the same loadout I have. So a lot of these planet scanning, a lot of these anomalies are very short. Although one of my favourite missions across the entire trilogy is one of these anomalies. So I'll try to point it out when we get there, just because it's so cool and just so radically different to everything else.
They've seen us.
Gee, you think?
Should do the trick. Making contact.
I like how Garrus has just walked forwards, even though he's the one with the long-range weapon.
Not difficult.
Oh, that was rude.
One down.
Does Aid ever express regret? I think so. I think he experiences some emotional stuff after you've done his loyalty mission. Oh, I should have shockwaved. She was standing right in front of me. At this range, they're all combat effective. Well, I don't know. If you see some of the shotguns, they're not great. This door is locked. This door was sealed from the other side. Were these people just standing in an empty room? They sure were. See, fuse. Ten yards is not quite point blank, but nearly. Yeah, but video games and shotguns aren't two things that are accurately linked together, let's say. Hey, I want you to beep the boop, not sit against it.
Eclipse forever.
Oh, now it's unsealed.
Impact shot. Moving to cover.
If you have armor.
Excellent Excellent targeting.
I'm trying to get the Inferno specialist. Incinerate specialist, sorry. Oh, actually.
I'll tear you.
Hey, overload, please.
Deploying incineration tech.
Morden.
Wish I were standing downwind.
Garrus! I wanted to incinerate that guy's armor. Meeting went well, feels good being official. Congratulations on being official. What's the thing from the California Raisins game? Congratulations? Congratulations, sorry. But congratulations on being official, Ari, all joking aside. I wouldn't know what that feels like. So alone. But you can get, you know, I'll drop a hype. Why not? There's my hype cube. There it is. You get 1 hype cube for that. But this was the tree, yep. I think the way most sci-fi shotguns are implemented makes sense to have a reduced range, potentially very reduced, because they want to use an energy blast instead of projectiles. Energy attenuates much more rapidly than the projectiles used in shot shells. That's very true, actually. That's a good point. Oh, they are super dead. Yeah, we don't want no adults here. What is this?
This computer contains the encrypted intelligence extracted from the captured Cerberus agent. The information could adversely affect Cerberus if it were ever circulated publicly.
I don't care.
Data uploaded to Alliance Command.
Cerberus operative Tyrone Rawlings was found dead. Encrypted data transmitted to Alliance for decryption. I don't think the devs and designers were thinking of that, but sometimes they can get it right. That's fair. Accidentally right still counts. Okay, well. Whee! Amada has Alchira. Oh, it's the planet I need to land on has the elements anyway, so that works out. At least there is something to do on most of these in a lot of these systems. Takan! Orbiting closest to the F-class star, Amada, Takan is a blistering sun-blasted hell. Neither its carbon dioxide atmosphere nor its weak magnetic field provides any protection from the sun's harsh radiation. Fortunately, Takan has few significant resources. Get absolutely fucked, Takan. And is only notable for an unusual purple desert in the southern hemisphere, thought to be the result of eroded spessartite. Orbital distance 1.2 AU, orbital period 1 Earth year, radius 4,312 kilometers, day length 45.8 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 0.49 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature 286 Celsius, surface gravity 0.5 G. Aingana is a hot, beautiful, and deadly world, covered with the debris of ancient starships. Approximately 127,000 years ago, a series of battles were fought over it by 2 organic species, the Thoihan and the Inusanon. Although no records of the conflict remain, most historians agree that both races wanted to colonize Aingana and neither were willing to share. The two lost hundreds of ships in a series of battles over Eingunna and its moon, Baraya. Many of these were eventually pulled in by the planet's gravity well. The Mass Effect drive cores of these ships broke apart, dumping refined element zero over large stretches of landscape. This poisoned the environment and a wave of extinctions followed. Many of the animal species that remained showed a tendency to develop biotic powers. As the ecology of Eingunna is energetic and aggressive, this makes colonization a deadly peril. Orbital distance 5.3 AU, orbital period 12.2 Earth years, radius 5,733 kilometers, day length 20.8 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 0.84 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature 36 Celsius, surface gravity 0.86 G. Ironically, this is not one of the planets listed as one of the best planets to scan for element zero. Also, the fuel doesn't go down in solar systems. It's only when you fly in between star systems. Korora is essentially a great rock in space. I mean, look at it, chat. Is it really great? I would say, meh, rock in space. Tidally locked to Amida. Its only notable feature is a chain of craters stitching across the northern hemisphere, thought to be the result of impacts by a swarm of meteors. Korora's low density suggests it contains no mineral wealth beyond common light metals. It maintains a tenuous atmosphere of krypton and xenon. Orbital distance 2.4 AU, orbital period 2.9 Earth years, radius 2,446 kilometers, day length 63.6 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 0.14 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature 99 Celsius, surface gravity, that's toasty, surface gravity 0.28 G. May have to take an early lunch day, I'm friggin' starving. I am right there with you, Ari. I had a snack and some crisps and I'm still hungry. So I wonder how much less that planet weighs as a result of all the Ezo dumped on the planet. No, that's a good point, actually, with Ezo's noted Mass Effect effects. Or effects on mass, I suppose. Angea is a typical ammonia-methane ice giant. Traces of chlorine in the atmosphere give it a distinct green tint. Penetrating scans have revealed large numbers of hollow, unpowered objects with dimensions of pi 3.14 by 12.56 by 28.26 meters circulating in the equatorial cloud bands. These objects appear to have sails or wings attached, allowing them to be borne aloft by Angea's winds. While they are too deep to be reached for study, popular conjecture in xenoarchaeological circles hold that they are coffins of an ancient race who laid their dead to rest in the gas giant. Orbital distance 15.3 AU, orbital period 60 Earth years, radius 23,120 kilometers, day length 17.4 Earth hours.
Anomaly detected.
Alkera's crust is composed of carbon and water ice. While low in density, its large size allows it to retain a thick atmosphere of methane and ammonia. It is believed that if Alkera had acquired a bit more mass when the Amida star system formed, it would have formed the core of a second outer system gas giant. Alkera has 3 moons. Uluru... Isn't Uluru the indigenous name for Ayers Rock? Wandjina and Biame? Biame? Orbital distance 9.5 AU, orbital period 29.4 Earth years, radius 9,229 kilometers, day length 59.2 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 0.83 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature negative 22 Celsius, surface gravity 0.85 G. This is good for palladium apparently, so you know what, let's get this out of the way first.
Launching probe.
It's too deep to study, you want to study them because someone put them there and they're still there, so there's an opportunity to advance the engineering knowledge. There is. People are lazy in the far future, Flux, though. People don't care about pushing the bounds of engineering. It's too deep in the cloud, in the gas giant. Scans confirm the wreckage of SSV Normandy on the planet's surface. No life signs or mechanical activity detected. Stable landing zone located amid the crash site. However... Oh no, never mind. No planet rotates in the planet scanner.
Probe away.
Going to a meeting now before I spew too many more remarks. No, they're insightful remarks, though. Hopefully your meeting goes well.
Launching probe.
Okay, those are peaks.
Launching probe. Probe
Healthy amount of palladium right there.
Launching probe.
Where was it? Had it for a moment. There it is.
Probe launched.
Planet scanning, Mass Effect 2, well-known fun activity.
Probe launched.
Oh, chat, my wisdom tooth is slowly erupting again, and it is sore. Makes me feel like my jaw needs to crack constantly. It's so annoying.
Probe launched. Probe launched.
I feel like I bought 2 ship upgrades. I think it was the scanner speed and number of probes I can hold.
Launching probe. Launching probe.
Oh, thank God, because my finger was getting numb. Okay, nearly a quarter of the way there with the palladium. 1/10 of the way there with the iridium. Press the wrong button, don't mind me. This mission takes a while, because I can never find the last collectible. F's in chat for the Normandy. The Mako! So the 20 lost crew members, I always find 19 and then run around for a while trying to find the 20th. They do kind of shimmer. Not that one. Pakti, Abhishek. So you can put the monument in a handful of places, I believe. Why was that dog tag for Tanaka Raymond in a crate? Quick take the Mako, it has armor. I wish I could. I truly, truly wish I could. Hey, Caden. I will probably put the monument here. Dubiansky, Alexei. Low, Helen, M. Like how it's still kind of misty. Alright, double check. No more lens flare in this corner of the map. Good thing I double checked. Element 0. Kind of important. Flower, Robert. What? Please? Why can I not melee this crate? There we go. That was weird. Greco, Marcus, I don't think the microphone was picking it up, but I was mashing B to melee the crate like something fierce. Yes, put the monument in a very difficult to reach place. That seems like the perfect place for it. La Flamme, Orden. Negualesco, Monica. I think that's everything. A surprisingly large map for what you have to do on it. Emerson, Hector. All these people that you never actually meet, or that are never named at the very least. Barrett, Gamine. Well, I'm going to grab this while I'm here, but I'm going to go the other way around the Mako. Crosby, Silas. Mantle. Whack. Warbury, Amina. Plus 115 ESO. So, you know, there's that. It's the Mako. Mako is reliable. That could probably be repaired and used. I'd say it's built like a tank, but it kind of it's an APC, so it's unsurprising. Gladstone, Harvey, J. Oh, chat, you ready for some fields? Chase, Addison. Entry, Journal, Navigator Presley. Entry 1, unrecoverable data. Data recovered. Spoke to the commander about this. Corrupt. All these damned aliens aboard the Alliance's most advanced ship. I just don't trust them. Especially unrecoverable data. That damned Asari. An Aquarian. What does Shepard think this is? A zoo? Entry 2. Unrecoverable data. Data recovered. With the Aquarian. It seems she's on some kind of pilgrimage trying to improve the lot of her home ship. I can understand that. I would unrecoverable data, babysit my children or anything, but if she has to be on board, I suppose it's not too bad. Entry 3, unrecoverable data, data recovered, for a while now, and I'm taking a look back at past entries in this journal. Unrecoverable data, how blind I was at the time. I came on this ship firmly believing humanity was on its own in the galaxy. Corrupt. Shepard brought all these aliens on board, and there's no way we could have accomplished what we did without them. I am proud to say, corrupt die for any member of this crew, regardless of what world they were born on. Oh, Presley. Yeah, it was incredible that that survived the crash. Before I go further, I've been around there. Can't see any other shiny things. That is growth. Admittedly, he's dead now, but it's still growth. Shepard's lost N7 helmet was recovered. I guess that's where Shepard just crashed, because she was wearing it, so presumably Cerberus just left it behind. Bakari, Jamin. And yes, this is precisely as thrilling as it seems. But it's nice that you get to do it, you know? It's just a nice side thing to do. Please. Please, melee the crate. Shepard. I refuse to use this ammunition on them. Tux. Colton. Hey, does Colton Tuck? Is Colton trans? Where's the Ezo? Please, I need it. Where is it? What? Let's stand over here again. There it is. Aha! I found it. There are a couple in the middle, so I'm trying to do all the way around the outside first. Raman, Mandira. Rahman, maybe? Draven, Talitha. It's the cockpit. Also, I think I heard a criminal. She may be approaching. We were playing Pigsmoke last night, and it's our regular Monday RPG at the minute. Angel continues to knock it out of the park. Oh my god, I found all 20 in one loop. What is this? Am I your streamer? Or am I someone completely different? Granado, Caroline. Yeah, she was just, you know, the cat was just vibing elsewhere in the house. She came in, primed against the back of my computer chair. I used it as a scratching post, and then just left. I was like, cool. Cool. Rosamund, Draven, Rosamund. Right, let's stick the monument down. Since I chained you here, yes, I am your streamer. I don't chain you anywhere. You are the one that keeps falling onto the subscribe button. That's on you. Think I can put the monument over here? Yeah. Just had to assert her dominance via crime. Presumably. I wish she wouldn't. All 20 dog tags in one go. Woohoo! I like how Shepard just goes into a default standing animation to slide off ledges. I just went the long way back to the Kodiak. Oh, Kodiak. Is it the Kodiak? I can't remember the name of the shuttle. How do I get in it? There we go. Bubbles is now an accomplice to any crimes Ari may or may not have committed and Ari's cuter. You take that back. I'm adorable. I'm not. That's the joke. A monument has been placed at the last resting place of the SSV Normandy on Alcara, and the families of all missing crew members have been notified of their ultimate sacrifice. Shepard's lost N7 helmet was recovered. Okay, so that was that system. Kai Ravamori, I guess.
We have used half our fuel.
Thanks, Edie. Which planet is the important one here? Oh my god, there are 3. Okay, I will absolutely need to get more fuel and probes, but we'll get started. Wait, there are only 3 planets in here? Okay, every planet in this system is good for iridium. Okay then, but explain this. Okay, no, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, I did say the joke was that I'm not adorable, and she is. So you know, there's that. We the friend that we got her from came over on Sunday and was like, "Oh, she's so cute. She's getting so big," and we're like, "Yes, yes, she is." Uan Oki, Uan Prime, is a stony planet encased in ice under a methane-heavy sky. Named for the Uon Consortium, the Batarian manufacturing firm that financed its exploration, Uon Oki's crust provides much of the boron allotropes used in Omnigel throughout the Terminus systems. The area has naturally become a haven for pirates who attempt to steal the refined gel or its ingredients as soon as the cargo ships leave the atmosphere. Orbital distance 2.7 AU, orbital period 5.0 Earth years, radius 6,529 kilometers, day length 57.5 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure trace, surface temperature negative 126 Celsius, surface gravity 1.1 G. Okay, I've got half my complement of probes.
Probe away.
It's weird because on Earth iridium is usually found as a result of asteroid meteor impacts. I thought it was. It's mostly an extraterrestrial element.
Probe launched.
Oh, chat, while we're talking about meteors and impacts and things, if you have any interest in paleontology, I think it's University College London Press, so UCL Press, they've made a book titled Paleontology in Public, or in the Public or something like that, free for download if you can get on with reading PDFs. And it's what it says on the tin. It's an examination of like the history of paleontology in the public eye, the influence it has on the public, the influence the public has on paleontology. It's interesting so far. Not really worth the probe. Oh. Okay, that's worth it.
Launching probe.
Finger.
Probe launched.
Obviously, the dream is to harvest as many minerals across all of the options with one probe as possible.
Launching probe.
That huge spike go. There it is.
Launching probe. Launching probe.
Chat, has anyone seen the new Jurassic World movie? Is it any good? I'm assuming no, but I'm assuming I'll also enjoy it because it's cheesy and it's got dinosaurs in it and I'm very easy to please. A rocky planet with a crushing atmosphere. Sator has been scanned from orbit but largely left unexplored due to its sweltering conditions. I might call the desk with my controller. Oops. Its atmosphere contains nitrogen but also an unusually high percentage of ethane, which can coalesce in pockets near the surface. The alumina-heavy crust of the planet can reach glowing hot temperatures during the daytime, reaching the ethane's auto-ignition temperature and creating pockets of flame across the landscape. Cool! Don't go there. For this reason, extravehicular activities are discouraged on Sator, and no company has been willing to invest in exploration. Orbital distance 0.7 AU, orbital period 0.7 Earth years, radius 5,810 kilometers, day length 47.8 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 47.73 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature 470 degrees Celsius. So even if the surface temperature doesn't kill you, you'll probably be engulfed in fire anyway. Surface gravity 0.8 G. How many probes do I have left? 8. Oh, that doesn't bode well, does it, chat? What are the odds these are all huge spikes?
Probe away.
Somewhere around there.
Launching probe.
Can't wait till I can take Noodle to the movies, also wanted to grow up fast. That's fair. Unfortunately, Ari... They said Auri then. Unfortunately, Ari, they do grow up. Simple Plan released a song recently with the chorus of like 25 summers doesn't seem so long. And we're like, yes, I feel that. Time be fugiting. That tempest do be fugiting. Oh, hang on. Grab that.
Launching probe. Probe launched.
Angela and I came to the we keep having the surprising revelation because we forget that one, we've only had Auri since November, and two, it's her should be a year next month.
Probe away.
Should be a year old. Which is absurd. She's had a year of doing crimes. Right. I will save. And then I will exhaust my fuel and we'll see what happens.
We have no fuel. An emergency FTL jump is necessary to reach a fuel station.
Wow, that just takes iridium, huh? That sucks. So I guess it just drops you where the fuel depot is. Cool. Going back. Dot scanner.
Launching probe.
Ah, hit your nose. Oh, chat, we went to Costco on Sunday. My first time going to a Costco, and my god, it's definitely an experience.
Launching probe.
Because there's one like a 5-minute drive from where we live. And the friend that we had over has a membership card so we could get in. Well, her partner has a membership card. Located within the life zone of a dimming orange sun, Vatar would be habitable except for its carbon dioxide atmosphere and an icy surface that kills most oxygen-producing bacteria. Nonetheless, mercenary companies and slavers have numerous strongholds on the planet, out of reach of any galactic authority. Travel advisory. A statistically significant number of distress signals have originated within the 1 million kilometer mark of Vatar. Civilian travel is not advised. Orbital distance 1.4 AU, orbital period 1.9 Earth years, radius 6,352 kilometers, day length 18.0 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 0.77 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature negative 35 Celsius, surface gravity 1g.
Probe launched.
Oh.
Probe away.
That's the good stuff right there. So, if you're wondering, yes, this is kind of the major thing mark against Mass Effect 2 for me. Like, it's not... I don't mind it. It's just tedious.
Probe launched.
It's the only thing in the game that I really don't like. But I also don't see why it gets so much hate. But I guess it's easier to be angry about something than see the good in it. Or to just not be angry. Whoa! To just not be angry.
Probe away.
Speaking of, chat, I'm in the position right now of, do I pursue an autism diagnosis and get that so that if I ever do end up in a career that, you know, in an office-based job that I need this, I can't remember what it's called, like special accommodations for or something, I have the founding to do that, or do I not get that and have access to gender-affirming care right now? Because the minute, certainly here in the UK, a lot of doctors, the minute they see that you're autistic, they're like, well, they clearly don't know about their body. They're not mentally sound enough to make judgment calls about themselves. I clearly know what's best for them. And honestly, I think I'd rather have the gender-affirming care. I've made it this far without a diagnosis. Also, autistic people in the UK are, you know, you can be put into institutions. And if you are... There was an article, I think it was yesterday. So if you're, like... If your autism is so, air quotes, bad, that you aren't able to look after yourself, or, you know, if you're a child or an adult with autism and, like, other learning difficulties, that your carers can't look after you, you can just be put into institutions. For, like, air quotes, for your own good. And at that point, autistic people are the most restrained and I think sedated population within the system, despite the fact that they make up 16% of all institutionalized people. It's good. It's so great living here. Unfortunately, I'm not sure it's better anywhere else for trans and neurodiverse people. I'm just going to stop looking now. I'm just wasting my time. Right, to the next one. Aaron Larkin. How many planets are in Aaron Larkin for me to scan? Just the one. Oh, there is only the one planet, so that makes sense. Oh no, chat. I went through the sun. Chat. Oh, I did it again. Uther. Punished with UV and gamma radiation from the Class F star it orbits, Uther is a bad boy. It's no one's first choice for a planet to land on. Covered in seawater, Uther has a hydrosphere and ozone... It's funny because Uther Pendragon is Arthur's father. That's where I was going with that. That's why I gendered the planet. I know it's a planet and you shouldn't gender them, but I saw my chance and made the joke. Covered in seawater, Uther has a hydrosphere and ozone layer similar to Earth's, but that simply isn't enough to ward off the life-killing radiation. Its nitrogen-rich, oxygen-poor atmosphere goes unchanged by the few proteins that have managed to form in the ocean depths. Uther, however, has served as a way station for slaves escaping their Batarian masters. What little land it has is tectonically stable, and its considerable radiation belt and electrical storms grant cover from many common types of sensors. Fleeing ships typically hide on Uther long enough to discharge their drive cores and stock up on deuterium before trying to make it to the cluster's mass relay. Orbital distance 4.0 AU, orbital period 6.1 Earth years, radius 6,050 kilometers. Side note, saying 6,050 just always, it seems wrong. I know it's correct, it just seems like the wrong way to say it. Day length 49.4 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 1.2 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature 40 Celsius, surface gravity 0.8 G. Okay. I didn't even see what this planet is good for. I assumed that I'd figure it out.
Launching probe.
After this planet, I do need to go back to the Omega Nebula and stock up on fuel and probes. At this point, I'm assuming this planet is good for platinum.
Launching probe.
Still on Rich, there's at least one more huge spike. Hey chat, I might have found it.
Probe away.
Nope. And that one.
Probe away.
Oh, Ari, did you get a chance to look at that link I sent you yesterday? No worries if you didn't. I just wondered.
Probe launched.
That was a bit rash. I could maybe have explored slightly to see if there was more platinum nearby. That was depleted, never mind. Now I need to head back to Sarah Barrack. If Reddit Noodle was not feeling great, so he's kind of occupied. No worries, as I said, no worries. Hopefully Noodle is feeling better today.
Fuel at 1/2 capacity.
If you put them in a small box and never take them out, they stay small forever. I mean, technically not wrong. Equally, that's how you end up with the situation of the, is it the Bloody Baron? Whatever it was in The Witcher 3? Batala. Okay, this guide says there's nothing really worth scanning in Batala, so I'll just read the descriptions and then... She's got a daycare cold. Oh no! Neurog. Neurog! You know, like Farog, but Neuro. Neurog is a hydrogen-methane gas giant whose moons were once home to Essel, a Batarian warlord who terrorized the Terminus systems. Side note, I'm not putting that in the Stupid Jokes collection, purely because I made the exact same joke in Mass Effect 1. About a planet with a similar name, so it doesn't need doing. Sorry, I was just checking something. Attempting to unite a pirate army under his banner, he successfully conducted a rapid blitz against 11 habitable planets. Unfortunately for the rest of the galaxy, Essel's crimes caught the attention of the Spectres, who deduced his hidden location and assassinated him. Essel's empire, built on a hyper-extended army, soon came crashing down. His lost stockpiles of Element Zero have become something of a legend, and foolish spacers have spent countless amounts of time and money searching the Batala system, convinced they will be the ones that finally strike it rich. Orbital distance 4.0 AU, orbital period 11.8 Earth years, radius 19,976 kilometers, day length 16.5 Earth years. A strange island of peace in the lawless Terminus systems, Thunawanuro is a place of crushing gravity but abundant life. As its ponderous name indicates, it was colonized by the Elcor, who have several booming industries on the planet. Hydroelectric dams and biofuels from tough woody algae provide much of the planet's energy. Mines export uranium, thorium, and gold, taken to space with generous use of mass effect fields. Of course, pirates target the Elcor's shipping as soon as it leaves orbit, but the Elcor's deals with mercenary companies keep away all but the most foolhardy of attackers. Population 3,769,400. Colony founded 2035 Common Era. Capital Nehemathan. Orbital distance 1.1 AU. Orbital period 1.3 Earth years. Radius 11,993 kilometers. Day length 51.7 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure 2.86 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature 32 Celsius. Surface gravity 6.7 G. And then Galactic Explorer. Visit 100% of the planets in an unexplored cluster. Sweet. A step above a carbonaceous asteroid, Logosiri. Hey chat, I don't know if any of you watching or and YouTube use iPhones, but hey, Logosiri, play Despacito. It's a planet with a carbon-heavy crust and a trace atmosphere of CO2 and helium. Its surface is cool enough to have liquid water, but it is rapidly drying out, as it has lost the critical mass to have a self-sustaining hydrologic cycle. Nevertheless, the Batarians have colonized the world, forcing slaves to work in their mines and agri-habitats. The labor is hot, endless, and back-breaking, even in its low-G environment. Sorry. The labor is hot, endless, and back-breaking. Every horror story told by slaves elsewhere in the cluster seems to be topped by... That joke writes itself, by one from Logosiri. The most famous is that of the slave Asilperon, who worked to death 420 slaves over the course of a galactic standard year and ground up their bodies for compost in his greenhouses. He was eventually poisoned by his wife, but his shadow, and his business model, still hangs over the miserable planet. Orbital distance 0.6 AU, orbital period 0.5 Earth years, radius 5,017 kilometers, day length 49.7 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure, trace, surface temperature 56 Celsius, surface gravity 0.5 G. Logosiri jokes on you. Digital assistants are forbidden in my home. And shout out to Pixis for labeling that anti-technology and not Luddite. I dig that. And Ari, I live to please. That's everything in this cluster. Not the Omega Fuel relay, the Omega 4 relay. Okay, Phoenix Massing is DLC. You know, what's the next thing in this list? Oh, Phoenix Massing, amusingly. Cool, well I guess we'll go to Phoenix Massing, but I won't do the DLC. There are two planets in here. Tassara, it is Sarapai and Pahur. Ishashara, a gas giant, Ishihara is composed mostly of hydrogen and nitrogen. Its orbit in recent years has taken it close to the mass relay in the system, making it a popular stop for scoop ships to refuel the hydrogen in their thrusters before moving on. Orbital distance 3.8 AU, orbital period 5.7 Earth years, radius 22,769 kilometers. Nice. Day length 14 Earth hours. So with it having the the percentage discovered way up in the top left. Also, it is genuinely there in the UI. I do not know why it's not in the exact top left. It means if you are in a system with something hidden, you know there's something hidden in it. With there only being 3 planets, I assume these are the 2 that I need to scan. Sarapai, ever upward, is the second planet orbiting the white star Tastra. Sarapai's pressure cooker atmosphere of carbon dioxide and ethane serves as a greenhouse to an already boiling hot surface. Cobalt compounds are frequently found on its crust, giving spectacular blue tinges to its land. Scans from orbital probes indicate its crust contains deposits of platinum, likely to be as unexploited as its sister planet Pahur. Chat, I'm going to exploit it if you know what I mean. Orbital distance 1.7 AU, orbital period 1.7 Earth years, radius 6,016 kilometers, day length 60.8 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 118.08 Earth atmospheres, crushing. Surface temperature 1,271 Celsius, slightly on the warm side. Surface gravity 0.9 G. Okay, time to exploit this planet. Oh, there it is.
Probe launched.
I'm doing it for the greater good.
Probe launched.
Oh. Cool.
Probe
Don't
away.
mind if I do. That's not really worth it. That is, however. I'll take that iridium, please and thank you. Oh.
Probe launched.
I'm nearly a third of the way there with the platinum.
Probe away.
So unsurprisingly, when I play this off stream, Angel and I are just kind of chatting while I do this. But you get the whole Mass Effect 2 experience, chat. Aren't you lucky? YouTube, you can probably just skip through until the video preview shows you something interesting happening. Joke's on you, this is my stream, nothing interesting happens here.
Probe away.
But hey, you know, I'm playing Mass Effect 2 again instead of Resident Evil, so maybe someone's enjoying that fact. Although I kind of expect at this point anyone who is subscribed to my YouTube channel and has been for a while is probably a fan of both horror and sci-fi. Speaking of, I'm thinking if I don't have any work in October, any contract work, I might play Dead Space 2. Oh, it's depleted. Stop scanning it, you fool. I think I own Dead Space 2. By normal standards, a large rock planet, Pahur, fiery, is constantly scorched by the white bright giant it orbits. A dense atmosphere featuring hydrogen, helium, and clouds of vaporized magnesium float over its iron-rich core, making for a truly hellish landscape. Its spectacular temperature prevents any practical exploitation. Yeah, I'm never sure how this works, because we fire probes, but we get the materials? Orbital distance 0.6 AU, orbital period 0.4 Earth years, radius 10,560 kilometers, day length 46 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 90.59 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature 1,445 Celsius, surface gravity 4.6 G. Oh, hello. Nope.
Probe away.
The good thing, of course, with this game being so old is there are
Probe launched.
plenty of guides for like, hey, these planets are good for the elements that you want. But I think I mentioned this last time, or I think I've mentioned this before, let's say. Very few of them actually say this is the system that they're in. It is literally just the planet name. Or that a lot of them are grouped by element rather than where the planet actually is, which is also less than useful.
Probe launched. Launching probe.
Oh god, the iridium and palladium are nearly halfway there.
Probe launched. Probe launched.
I can probably stop scanning. I know it's not depleted, but in a probe. Oh, never mind. It's a good thing I didn't stop scanning.
Probe away.
To return ratio, you kind of want them to be at least 3 bars high, the spikes.
Probe away.
There we go. Depleted. Making good progress though, so can't be too unhappy about that. Salahiel. Ekuna. The one planet in the system. Never mind. First discovered by the Quarians at the turn of the century, Ekuna is habitable, but a second-tier choice for most species. It's nothing like this channel then, which is a third-tier choice for most viewers. Circling on an orange sun, Ekuna averages below freezing temperatures. This led development firms to colonize at the planet's equator, where the climate is tolerable for agriculture. The Quarians, seeking a homeworld of their own, petitioned the Citadel Council for the right to take over Ekuna, but they had already settled a few 100,000 Quarians on the planet before approaching the Council. Seeing this occupation as an illegal act, the Council turned a deaf ear to Quarian pleas and gave the world to the Elcor, who could withstand the high gravity of the world far better. The Quarians squatting on the planet were given one galactic standard month to leave, at which point their colonies would be bombarded. The junk left behind by the fleeing Quarings clogs up portions of the landscape to this day. Non-Elcor visitors to Ekuna are advised to use personal or vehicular mass effect fields to lighten the pressure, as the surface gravity will otherwise cause health and mechanical problems. Colony founded 2103, I guess. CE, population 221,256,200. Capital, Bel-Shadi, Elcor, Durawunafon. Orbital distance 1.6 AU, orbital period 2.3 Earth years, radius 10,206 kilometers, day length 36.4 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 1.4 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature negative 37 Celsius, equator mean temperature 15 degrees Celsius, surface gravity 4.1 G. Okay, starting off average, I guess. Oh, hello.
Probe launched.
You take easy where you get it, chat. I really wish that the green bars were, hey, this is... You know, this is everything you need for the game. Because, you know, I filled 3 of them, and I'm still gaining elements. Palladium has crossed the 100,000 mark. Hell yeah. Oh, I saw the ESO spike.
Probe launched. In research projects, Element Zero is used for bioamp and omni-tool upgrades, which allow squad members who have biotic and tech powers to be much more effective.
Thank you, Edie.
Probe away. Probe away. Launching probe.
Boom! Goes the probe.
Probe launched. Launching probe.
Oh, I saw the ESO spike. I think there's the best spike. I will take the element 0, please, and thank you. I think this is where we started. How did I miss that? Okay, right, well I need more probes, so I'll go and get fuel and probes before heading on to Typhon. I know it's not the most efficient. Hang on. Before I do that. Okay, it's not the planet I'm going to be landing on. As I was saying, I know it's not the most efficient use of my credits to do this and then come back to the DLC, but I want to do the DLC after I've recruited everyone, so. And it is Moros. Ponos is a typical hydrogen-helium gas giant. Its once vital helium-3 refining machinery in orbit around the planet was destroyed in one of IT's many wars, and IT's extraplanetary trade suffered severely as a result. The dictators of IT are not pleased with this situation, but they consider it a bad strategic move to be the first to start work on a refinery before eliminating any chance of other nations or planets seizing it. Orbital distance 5.8 AU, orbital period 14 Earth years, radius 69,000 nice, 740 kilometers, day length 14.4 Earth hours. A so-called hot Neptune planet, Echidna rapidly orbits the star Typhon at a nose-to-nose distance much like a Pegasid or hot Jupiter. Also like the Pegasids, it is believed to have formed further out and gradually migrated to its present position. Its core is higher in rock content than Sol's Neptune, the consequence of attracting asteroids and other debris as it journeyed through its solar system. Orbital distance 0.2 AU, orbital period 36.5 Earth days, radius 23,307 kilometers, day length 14.7 Earth hours. AT is an Earth-like world with a variety of habitable land ranging from deserts to jungles to tundra. It also possesses faint rings, an unusual feature for a non-gas giant planet. The rings contain rocks up to a meter in length and a wide dust cloud that stretches nearly 23,000 kilometers from the center of the planet. This impressive celestial phenomenon, however, is dwarfed by the fact that AT's largest moon, Lytae is in an unstable orbit and is predicted to impact the planet within the next 2 centuries. Knowing that any Asian venture is living on borrowed time, colonial population and investment has been orders of magnitude less than other garden worlds. Colony founded 2104, 2104, I guess. Population 1,540,000. Capital Adrastea, disputed. Orbital distance 1.4 AU, orbital period 1.7 Earth years, radius 5,941 kilometers, day length 24.9 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 0.6 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature 20 Celsius, surface gravity 0.88 G. And it does behoove me to point out all of these are Greek names. Echidna is the mother of monsters. Typhon, I believe, is a titan. And Moros and Ponos, I think, go together, but I could be wrong about that. Moros is a small rock planet with a thin nitrogen and carbon monoxide atmosphere. Each city-state of Eta claims the rights to exploit the planet for its heavy metal deposits. Heavy metal. Individual city-state governments maintain 3 small habitats on Moros as far away from one another as possible. Nevertheless, the planet's wars have extended here, and the habitats infrequently send commando teams to assault each other in small unit actions. Travel advisory. The inhabitants of Moros have set large numbers of anti-personnel and anti-vehicular mines at common choke points across the planet. Anti-vehicular, I guess? I don't know. Records of the mines' locations are extremely unreliable. Civilian travel is not advised. Colony founded 2150, population 27,800, capital none. No, it's M. Right there. Orbital distance 2.9 AU, orbital period 4.9 Earth years, radius 4,025 kilometers, day length 60.7 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 0.16 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature negative 73 Celsius, surface gravity 0.35 G. And oh, I saw that ESO spike. I mean, that's just the devil's horns for the heavy metal. I see. I wonder if that was intentional. I wonder if someone was funning chat.
Launching probe.
So I think we're halfway there with the ESO. I think the guide I'm using says here I need 31,000 element 0 across the playthrough.
Probe launched. Probe away. Launching probe.
Is that anything? Not really. Boom!
Launching probe.
So chat, as we near the end of the stream, don't forget tomorrow, co-working in the afternoon, and then from 3 PM Eastern, which is 8 PM UK time-ish, I'll be playing Minecraft with Taylor again. Hopefully with less computer crashing and resets on my end. And then Thursday and Friday should just be normal streams. I'm going to try to get the first draft of my contract work finished this week. But obviously it takes as long as it takes. I'm not rushing it. I want to do the best job I can. And I think I'm going to be hired to work on the companion book for this supplement as well. So the longer than normal co-working streams will continue.
Probe launched.
Didn't mean to do that, chat. I'll be back here for a Project Overlord. Whee! It's down here somewhere. There it is.
Only half our fuel remains.
So, thank you so much for watching, everyone, while I go to the next port of call. I hope you've enjoyed. I've enjoyed playing Mass Effect 2 again, even if it was just planet scanning. It's nice to have, people to talk to. I don't know when I'll be able to play Mass Effect 2 and upload it next. Obviously, as I've said, contract work has to take the priority. So it's more likely to be Resident Evil. If any video game happens the rest of the week, it's more likely to be Resident Evil. Obviously, there's Minecraft tomorrow for sure, because that's the purpose of the evening stream. But hopefully that's okay. I'm enjoying Resident Evil for what it's worth. I'm having a good time with it so far. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, as ever, and as always, please do stay safe, please do stay healthy, please do stay wholesome. Pet your pets and tell them that they're good pets. YouTube, let me know in the comments if you like the fact that I now have a microphone on an arm so I can have it close to my mouth. I don't know why I did it that high. I can't actually lower it without loosening it. Yeah, that's on me. That's on me. So, obviously, as always, please do share the content with anyone you think might like it. I'm turning that the wrong way. It really helps me out if you share my content. And please do subscribe to the YouTube channel, swing by twitch.tv/ComradeBubbles, and follow me on Twitch, moonbeam.stream/user/ComradeBubbles, and follow me on Moonbeam, join the Bubble Sanctuary on Moonbeam. But until next time, YouTube, much love to you all. Goodbye.